Okay, we're here today with the unboxing that you've all been waiting for. This is actually from the Angelico guitars in New York. This is the second run of the Josh Turner Excel Tammany Orchestra Model OM acoustic guitar. Just arrived today, so why don't we go ahead and cut it open and see what we got. All right. Things were somewhat sought after. I know there was an initial run where there were about 50 guitars that were issued, and they sold out within a couple of hours. So I put myself on the wait list and got myself in line for the next batch, and it just went on sale very end of June and arrived today. So here we go. Coming out in the padded gig bag, so we don't need this anymore, so we'll get rid of that. Alright, see what we got here. So we got the Angelico gig bag with the embroidered nameplate on the front page. Let's see if we got anything inside here. Just looks like a warranty card and extra bridge pin and a truss rod tool in case I want to adjust the action on it. But let's see the guitar. Super lightweight, I can tell you that right now. And that was kind of, I think, half of the reason behind creating this. So let's see. Whoop. Out of the way there. What did I do there? Here we go. Alright, here it comes. Rear. Alright, don't need the gig bag anymore, so we can get rid of that. Let's go ahead and see what we got in here. Alright, I'm telling you, this is super lightweight. And there's that famous D'Angelico headstock, which I think looks really cool. The truss rod plate, I think it looks like the Empire State Building there. And I am getting this guitar on a warm day in August, or excuse me, a warm day in July. So it actually feels pretty warm. We'll see if it's in tune. But the first thing we're going to do here is I'm going to take a look at the action. I've got my trusty string action ruler, and I really like my action low. I've got a bunch of guitars. I've got some high-end guitars. I've got some Martins, and I like the action super duper low. So we're going to see where we're at. We're in the 12th fret, and that's about perfect. That's probably about 2.1 millimeters, and that is just super duper. I love low action. Not quite in tune, so let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And then we'll see what it sounds like. I'll tell you right now, I can tell you, one of the things that they mentioned when they were issuing this guitar was that they had upgraded the tuners to Grover tuners, and I can tell you these tuners feel terrific. I think it's Diodoro EXP 16s on here. It's 1253, but as far as the gauge is concerned, so they're medium gauge strings on here. But I can tell you the tuners are nice. They've got a lot of play to them. I have a Breedlove guitar, Breedlove Stage. It's all mahogany, which I really like. You may have seen it in some of my other YouTube videos. But I will tell you the tuners on there are tough. They're not the best. All right, so here we go. That puts it in tune. Let's listen to a couple of open chords. big fan of throwing that G note in with the C chord. Nice. I've played some low end guitars before. I've played the Taylor 114, and sometimes they just don't sound they just don't sound like a mature instrument. I actually owned a Breedlove guitar. Or excuse me. I ordered an Orangewood guitar, the mahogany, and when I got it, it shipped in. It was $195, and to be honest with you, it just didn't sound. It sounded like a toy. It didn't sound real great. I shipped it back, and then I remember I went out and I got a Taylor GS Mini Hawaiian Koa. It was actually very expensive. I had it shipped in. I played it for about a day and I put it away. I can tell you right now, this one's a keeper. All right, so let's go through the specs a little bit. It's a satin finish. I think when I saw the advertisement for it, you can see this is not a very wide guitar. I mean, this is a very, very narrow-bodied guitar, but it's a satin finish on the top, and it's a solid Sitka spruce top, and it's laminated mahogany back and sides. But it's very, the pores are very, very open, so I expect this guitar to age fairly well. It's got scalloped X bracing. I think the fingerboard is ebony and the neck is C-shape. So, and it's got a pickup in it as well. There's nothing in the sound hole. There's nothing kind of cut into the top to have to go ahead and modify that. The pickup is actually a Journey Tech passive 3 piezo pickup. I'm not gonna mess with that today, but no batteries necessary. Phantom power as soon as you plug in. It's like an electric guitar. As soon as you plug in your cord, it immediately has power. You would control it either through a foot pedal, the volume through a foot pedal, or the motherboard if you're playing, in a club or an open mic or something like that. So, I'll probably go ahead and wind up doing a complete review on this at some point where I kind of put it through its paces. I was kind of more excited to just kind of get the box open and see what it was all about, but. It's got pretty good sustain. So anyhow, that's the initial impression. This is the Josh Turner Excel Tammany OM D'Angelico guitar. This is the second issue. I'm looking inside, and it's signed by Josh Turner, or at least it's got a facsimile of his signature in there. And as I said, this run they only made 100 in the second run, at least that 100 that were going to be issued in the U.S. So at this point, maximum in the U.S. is about 150 that are available. I was excited to get it. I really was looking for a guitar that didn't cost a lot of money, and this was $799. Didn't cost a lot of money, that I could take out to busk with it, to play at friends' house with it, to do open mics or play gigs in bars. And really not worry about it. Leave it in my car, let the heat and humidity get to it, and not have to worry about an all solid wood guitar kind of going haywire. I've got 2 high-end Martins. I've got a Gibson J45. I've got a Taylor 314 CE. I use them for recording. Shameless plug here, over here on the right, you can see last summer I actually released my first solo album in quite a long time. It's called Chasing Ghosts in the Dark. It's available on all major platforms and Bandcamp as well. I use those guitars for recording, but I kind of treat them like crystal. I'm afraid to take them out of the house. I don't want them to get dinged or anything. I want to keep them as pristine as possible. But with a guitar like this is a working man's guitar. Take it out on the road, do what you need to do with it. Scratches and dings are just going to give it more personality, and you're not going to feel like you're destroying a vintage instrument. So I'm excited about it. I hope you are too. Stay tuned in the next couple of weeks. I'll do a full sound review of the guitar, but for right now, this is the unboxing. I'm excited. I know what I'm going to do for the rest of the weekend. I'm going to play this guitar. Thanks for watching.